Hello, Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 10. Gene Groove Allen, a multifaceted artist celebrated for his contributions to both music and film, left an everlasting mark on the entertainment world. Known for his vibrant presence and undeniable talent, Gene rose to prominence in the late 1980s and early 1990s as a pioneering figure in hip-hop and a charismatic actor. Born in Brooklyn, New York, Gene grew up surrounded by music, which fueled his passion for rhythm and storytelling. He gained national recognition as a member of the hip-hop trio Groove B Chill, alongside Daryl Mitchell and Eric B. Their unique style and infectious energy earned them a loyal fan base and brought hip-hop into the mainstream spotlight. Gene's charisma transcended music, leading him into the world of acting. He made his film debut in House Party, where he starred alongside Christopher Reid, Robin Harris, and a young Martin Lawrence. The film became a cult classic, with Gene's role contributing to its lasting appeal. He later appeared in What's Love Got to Do with It, the Tina Turner biopic, showcasing his versatility with a memorable cameo as a club announcer. Beyond his career, Gene was deeply committed to giving back. He performed to raise funds for military veterans and supported women's shelters, using his platform to make a positive difference. His kindness, generosity, and unrelenting passion for life touched everyone who knew him. Gene Allen passed away suddenly at the age of 63. His passing came as a shock to those who knew and admired him. He leaves behind a legacy of creativity, compassion, and unwavering dedication to his craft and community. Tributes to Gene Groove Allen. Number 9. Annie Jo Edwards, a multifaceted artist known for her dynamic presence in theater, film, and music, left a lasting mark on the entertainment world. Born on September 15, 1949 in Birmingham, Annie was inspired by the vibrant cultural scene of her hometown, which nurtured her early love for performing arts. Her journey in the spotlight began with her Broadway debut in Dr. Jazz, where her powerful voice and commanding stage presence quickly garnered attention. Her talent propelled her onto international stages, including the London West End, where she captivated audiences in productions like Ain't Misbehavin' and The Wiz. Sharing the stage with icons such as Carol Channing and Ruby Dee, Annie's performances became synonymous with excellence and inspiration. Her portrayal in Broadway's Legends and her work in Ain't Misbehavin' are still remembered for their brilliance. Annie's success extended beyond the stage into film and television. She appeared in celebrated films like The Purple Rose of Cairo, Colors, and Bullets Over Broadway, seamlessly transitioning from theater to screen. On television, she left a lasting impression with roles in the Heat of the Night and Mama Flora's Family, bringing depth and authenticity to every character she played. Despite her global success, Annie remained deeply connected to her Birmingham roots. She returned home to perform her final stage roles at the Encore Theatre, inspiring and mentoring young performers in her community. Her final performances in Steel Magnolias and 12 Angry Jurors were a testament to her enduring passion for the craft. Annie Jo Edwards passed away at the age of 75. Her legacy as an artist, mentor, and advocate for the arts continues to inspire future generations. Her powerful voice, unwavering dedication, and compassionate spirit will be remembered forever. Tributes to Annie Jo Edwards. Number 8. Lynn August, a multifaceted musician known for his mastery of zydeco, blues, and Creole music, left an enduring mark on the world of American roots music. Born on August 7, 1948 in Lafayette, Louisiana, August grew up immersed in the rhythmic pulse of zydeco, influenced early on by his uncle Claude Duffy, an accordionist. Though losing his sight at age 4, August never lost his vision for a life in music. He honed his talents at the Louisiana State School for the Blind, where he cultivated a passion for performance. His first break came at just 11 years old, playing percussion alongside the flamboyant Escarita, who encouraged him to learn keyboards and pursue a solo career. By his teenage years, August was a skilled pianist and organist, performing across New Orleans and eventually recording his debut single, Little Red Rooster, in 1966. In the 1980s, recognizing the resurgence of zydeco, he returned to his roots, picking up the accordion and forming his band, the Hot August Nights. Albums like Zydeco Groove and Creole Cruiser showcased his innovative blend of traditional Creole styles with modern zydeco rhythms. A true innovator, August incorporated the ancient Creole juré style, characterized by a cappella group singing and clapping, into his performances, bridging past and present in captivating ways. His talents took him across Europe and earned him a devoted following on both sides of the Atlantic. Beyond music, August was a trailblazer in the tech world, founding Touch Tech to provide computer solutions for the visually impaired. Even after open-heart surgery in 1998, he continued to perform and inspire, releasing the album Legends Making Memories in 2012. Lynn August passed away at the age of 76. His legacy of innovation, resilience, and cultural preservation will resonate for generations. Tributes to Lynn August. Number 7. William R. Lucas, a pioneering figure in American space exploration, made indelible contributions to NASA's most ambitious projects. Born on March 1, 1922 in New Bern, Tennessee, Lucas demonstrated an early passion for science and engineering. After earning a degree in chemistry from Memphis State College, he pursued advanced studies in metallurgy at Vanderbilt University. His education was briefly interrupted by his service in the U.S. Navy during World War II, but he returned with a determination that would define his career. In 1952, Lucas joined Wernher von Braun's team at the Army Ballistic Missile Agency in Huntsville, Alabama. His innovations were instrumental in the success of Explorer 1, the United States' first satellite, and the Mercury mission that sent Alan Shepard into space. When NASA absorbed von Braun's team in 1960, Lucas helped develop the propulsion system for the iconic Saturn V rocket, which powered the Apollo moon missions. He also played a key role in creating Skylab, the country's second space station. In 1974, Lucas was appointed director of NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center, leading it through the critical early years of the Space Shuttle program. Known for his exacting standards and data-driven management style, Lucas helped solidify Marshall's reputation as a hub for cutting-edge propulsion technology. However, his tenure was not without controversy, as decisions made under his leadership became the focus of investigations following the Challenger tragedy. Despite these challenges, Lucas received numerous honors, including election to the National Academy of Engineering and the prestigious Elmer A. Sperry Award for contributions to transportation technology. William R. Lucas passed away at the age of 102 in Huntsville, Alabama. His life's work helped push the boundaries of space exploration, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire generations of scientists and engineers. Tributes to William R. Lucas. Number 6. Jim Guy Tucker was a multifaceted leader known for his contributions to politics, law, and business. Born on June 13, 1943 in Oklahoma City, Tucker moved to Arkansas at an early age, where his interest in public service blossomed. He attended Hall High School in Little Rock before earning a Bachelor of Arts from Harvard University. His early career included service as a war correspondent in Vietnam, capturing the stories of soldiers and publishing a well-received book, Arkansas Men at War. Returning to Arkansas, Tucker pursued law, graduating from the University of Arkansas Law School and launching a successful career as a prosecutor. His effectiveness in handling complex cases earned him a reputation as a tenacious legal mind. His political career began in earnest when he was elected Arkansas Attorney General in 1972, and he later served as a U.S. representative before becoming lieutenant governor. Tucker rose to the governorship in 1992, succeeding Bill Clinton after Clinton was elected president. As governor, Tucker tackled critical issues, including healthcare reform and modernizing the state's criminal code. His administration was known for fiscal responsibility and efforts to enhance infrastructure. Despite his achievements, his tenure was marred by his involvement in the Whitewater scandal, which led to his resignation in 1996. Beyond politics, Tucker was a successful entrepreneur, pioneering cable television ventures in Arkansas and expanding internationally. His work in Indonesia helped establish one of the region's largest cable and internet infrastructures. Tucker faced significant health challenges throughout his life, including a liver transplant in 1996. He spent his final years focused on his family, philanthropy, and preserving his legacy through public archives. Jim Guy Tucker passed away at the age of 81, leaving behind a complex yet impactful legacy in public service, law, and business. Tributes to Jim Guy Tucker. Number 5. Patrick Barclay was a highly regarded journalist and sports writer whose career spanned decades, leaving a lasting imprint on football journalism. Born in London on August 15, 1947, Barclay moved to Dundee at the age of 4, where his early interest in writing and storytelling took root. He was educated at the High School of Dundee, where his passion for football and journalism blossomed. Barclay began his professional journey in 1976 at The Guardian. When The Independent launched in 1986, he became its first football correspondent. Over the years, he held prominent roles at The Observer, The Sunday Telegraph, and The Times, cementing his reputation as one of the most respected voices in sports journalism. He was among the few journalists to serve as the leading football writer for all 4 major newspaper groups in England. An extraordinary accomplishment. A familiar face to football fans, Barclay regularly appeared on Sky Sports' Sunday Supplement and provided insightful commentary on LBC's sports show. His deep understanding of the game and keen analytical skills endeared him to readers and viewers alike. In addition to his journalism career, Barclay was an accomplished author. His biography of Sir Alex Ferguson, Football, Bloody Hell, became a bestseller. He also wrote a well-received biography of Arsenal legend Herbert Chapman and chronicled the life of Jose Mourinho, offering readers rare insights into some of football's most iconic figures. Throughout his career, Barclay remained a dedicated mentor and advocate for aspiring journalists, often sharing his knowledge with young writers. His passion for the sport and unwavering commitment to quality journalism left a profound impact on the football community. Patrick Barclay passed away at the age of 77, leaving behind a legacy defined by excellence in journalism and a deep love for football. Tributes to Patrick Barclay. Number 4. Danielle LaGrosse-George was a distinguished poet, essayist, and educator celebrated for her lyrical explorations of culture, identity, and history. Born in Gonaives, Haiti, she later moved with her family to the Democratic Republic of the Congo before settling in Boston, Massachusetts. Immersed in diverse cultures from an early age, these experiences deeply influenced her creative voice and academic pursuits. Danielle graduated from Emerson College with a degree in communication studies and earned her Master of Fine Arts in Creative Writing from New York University. A core member of the Dark Room Collective, she was part of a groundbreaking community of Black writers shaping contemporary American literature. Her poetry appeared in prestigious journals such as Agni, Callaloo, and the American Poetry Review, and her work was anthologized in New Daughters of Africa. Her books, Maroon and The Dear Remote Nearness of You, received critical acclaim, with the latter earning the Sheila Margaret Motten Book Prize. Appointed Boston's Poet Laureate in 2014, Danielle served until 2019, elevating the city's literary profile. Through public readings, workshops, and collaborations with libraries and schools, she brought poetry into the everyday lives of Bostonians. Her efforts to make poetry accessible and relevant left an indelible mark on the community. In addition to her creative work, Danielle was a professor at Lesley University, where she inspired generations of students. Passionate about cultural representation, she translated the works of Haitian poet Ida Faubert and published Three Leaves, Three Roots, Poems on the Haiti-Congo Story, her final collection, in January 2025. Danielle Legros Georges passed away at home in Dorchester at the age of 60. Her legacy as a poet, mentor, and cultural bridge will continue to inspire readers and writers around the world. Tributes to Danielle Legros Georges. Number 3. Ronnie Boyce was a revered figure in English football, celebrated for his unwavering dedication to West Ham United. Born on January 6, 1943 in London, Boyce grew up with a passion for football and cricket, representing England schoolboys in both sports. At just 16, he joined West Ham as an apprentice, beginning a lifelong association with the club. Boyce made his first team debut in 1959, but it was in the following years that his talent flourished. Known affectionately as Ticker for being the heartbeat of the team, he became a vital midfielder. He earned his place in West Ham history by scoring the winning goal in the 1964 FA Cup final against Preston North End, securing the club's first major trophy. He was also a key part of the team that lifted the European Cup Winners' Cup in 1965. His commitment and skill saw him rack up 342 appearances and 29 goals for the club across all competitions. Following his playing career, Boyce transitioned to coaching and became a trusted assistant to manager John Lyall. His expertise contributed to West Ham's FA Cup triumphs in 1975 and 1980. Boyce later served as the club's chief scout, helping shape the future of West Ham before moving on to scouting roles at Tottenham Hotspur and coaching stints at Millwall and Queen's Park Rangers. In 2019, West Ham recognized his immense contributions with a Lifetime Achievement Award. Boyce's legacy extended beyond his playing days, as a mentor and guiding figure for younger generations of players and coaches. Ronnie Boyce passed away at the age of 82. His name remains synonymous with West Ham's golden era, and his impact on the club will never be forgotten. Tributes to Ronnie Boyce. Number 2. Tim Radford was a trailblazing journalist known for making the complexities of science accessible and fascinating to readers worldwide. Born on October 9, 1940, in Rowan, New Zealand, he grew up in Devonport, Auckland. His early curiosity and love for storytelling led him to leave school at 16 and join the New Zealand Herald, where one of his first stories covered the flight of Sputnik, sparking a lifelong fascination with science. In his 20s, Radford moved to the UK in search of broader opportunities. After working at various local newspapers and spending time as a civil servant, he joined The Guardian in 1973. Though initially in the features department, Radford's career took a pivotal turn when he became the paper's science editor in 1992. Despite having no formal scientific training, his diligence, sharp wit, and insatiable curiosity earned him a reputation as one of the finest science journalists of his generation. He won the prestigious Science Writer of the Year award 4 times and was the inaugural recipient of the Association of British Science Writers Lifetime Achievement Award. Radford had a gift for translating dense scientific topics, such as the Large Hadron Collider and climate change, into engaging narratives. He once said journalism was an ongoing university course that lasts a lifetime, reflecting his relentless drive to learn and teach through his writing. Beyond science, Radford was a cultural polymath with a deep love for literature and humor. He contributed to some of The Guardian's most iconic features, including the famous sans serif April Fool's spoof. Tim Radford passed away at the age of 84. His legacy endures in the countless readers he enlightened and the journalists he inspired. Tributes to Tim Radford. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Leslie Charleson's cause of death has been revealed as complications from blunt head trauma, stemming from a previous injury, according to documents obtained by TMZ. The actress, best known for her nearly 50-year portrayal of Dr. Monica Quartermaine on General Hospital, passed away at the age of 79 on January 12th at a hospital in Los Angeles. Charleson joined General Hospital in 1977 and became a staple of daytime television, portraying the beloved and determined cardiologist for decades. Her performance earned her 4 daytime Emmy nominations, and she became a fan favorite for her emotional and powerful portrayal of Monica's battles, both personal and professional. Beyond her iconic role, Charleson appeared in numerous hit shows, including Friends, Happy Days, The Rockford Files, and Marcus Welby, M.D. She also starred in films such as The Day of the Dolphin and the 1971 TV movie Revenge, opposite Shelley Winters. Off-screen, Charleson was a passionate advocate for breast cancer awareness, inspired by a storyline in which her character faced the disease in the mid-90s. However, fans can breathe a sigh of relief. This tragic news is nothing more than a cruel internet hoax. Leslie Charleson is very much alive. The actress's representatives have confirmed she is doing well and enjoying her time away from the spotlight. Charleson expressed her gratitude for the outpouring of concern, saying, "Rumors of my demise are greatly exaggerated. Thank you all for the love." News 2. A 55-year-old tourist was seriously injured in the Turks and Caicos after attempting to take a photo with a shark, authorities said. The incident occurred in Blue Hills, Providenciales, around 10:30 a.m. on Friday, February 7th. According to officials, the woman tried to engage with the 6-foot shark from the shallow water to snap a picture. Unfortunately, the interaction quickly turned dangerous, resulting in the woman being bitten. The victim was rushed to Cheshire Hall Medical Center, where she was stabilized before being transferred off the island for further medical treatment. Her identity and the full extent of her injuries have not been disclosed. Authorities have not confirmed the species of shark involved in the incident, but they believe it was approximately 6 feet long. Following the attack, the beach was closed as a precaution. It reopened on Sunday, February 9th, after it was confirmed that the shark had returned to deeper waters. In response, the country's Department of Environment and Coastal Resources issued a reminder urging the public to exercise caution when in the water and avoid interacting with marine wildlife. Always be aware of your surroundings, and under no circumstances should anyone attempt to feed or engage with sharks, they said in a statement. Despite the serious nature of the event, officials emphasized that such incidents are rare and that respecting wildlife helps prevent accidents. The tourist is expected to recover, and the community wishes her well. News 3. Bull rider Zach Nagel, 24, is counting his blessings after a terrifying accident left him seriously injured during a competition in Palmetto, Florida. On February 7th, Nagel was rushed to the hospital after a bull's horn pierced his neck at the Conley Invitational Bull Ride. "I lost over 2 gallons of blood, suffered nerve damage, and nicked my jugular," Nagel wrote on his GoFundMe page. The Louisiana native underwent emergency surgery to repair his small carotid artery and received plastic surgery on his neck. Despite the severity of his injuries, Nagel remains optimistic. "I know God has bigger plans for me. Now it's time to heal up," he said. The freak accident happened just seconds into his ride when the bull's horn slipped under his helmet. Nagel initially thought he had broken his jaw, but quickly realized the gravity of the situation. "I grabbed my chin and saw the blood squirting out from my neck. I said, 'This ain't good,'" he recalled. Paramedics acted quickly to control the bleeding. "We applied as much pressure as we could without choking him," said paramedic Max Pollock. "It was a deep cut. Very close." Now back home in Louisiana, Nagel is focused on recovery. Grateful for the outpouring of support, he told friends, "I'm beyond blessed to be alive." Though he'll be out of work for a while, he insists on returning to bull riding once he's fully healed. "It's risky, but I love it," he said. News 4. A tragic snowmobile accident on Fourth Lake in upstate New York has left a 22-year-old man dead, according to authorities. New York State Police reported that officers responded early Sunday, February 9th, to a multi-snowmobile collision in the town of Webb. Spencer W. Schmidt of Batavia, New York, was pronounced dead at the scene due to injuries sustained in the crash, the police confirmed in a statement. Preliminary investigation determined that Schmidt was riding with 4 friends: Cole Phelps, Carl Stevens, Joshua Boyle, and Zachary Dusky, the police release stated. Dusky was the only rider who avoided the accident without damage to his snowmobile. Investigators believe the collision involved a stationary, unoccupied snowmobile registered to Eric Butler, 37. Evidence suggests Schmidt and his friends collided with one another and/or the disabled snowmobile, police said. None of the riders appeared to be under the influence of substances or alcohol at the time of the incident, and authorities emphasized that there is no indication of criminality. "It appears to be a tragic accident," the statement read. The New York State Police said the investigation remains ongoing. The involved snowmobiles are being examined by the Collision Reconstruction and Forensic Investigation Units for further details. The tragic accident serves as a reminder of the importance of snowmobile safety during the winter months. News 5. A New Jersey man is suing an African safari tour operator after his wife, Lisa Manders, was fatally attacked by a hippopotamus during their trip to Zambia in 2024. According to a complaint filed on February 5 in Stamford Superior Court, Craig Manders alleges that African Portfolio, based in Connecticut, failed to provide a safe environment during their safari, ultimately leading to his wife's death. The tragedy occurred on June 5, 2024, while the couple participated in a bushwalk near a body of water where a hippo was partially submerged. The complaint claims that tour guides encouraged participants to approach the water's edge to observe and photograph the animal. Suddenly, the hippo charged from the water. Although Lisa tried to escape, the animal fatally attacked her, according to the complaint. Craig witnessed the horrific incident unfold. The complaint alleges that African Portfolio acted negligently by failing to maintain adequate safety protocols and exposing guests to unnecessary danger. Craig is seeking more than $15,000 in damages. In a statement to People, African Portfolio expressed their condolences and confirmed that all safety measures had been in place at the time of the incident. They added that their founder personally traveled to Zambia to support the family. Lisa, 70, worked in the finance industry for 40 years and was known for her love of cooking, traveling, and spending time with family. She is survived by her husband, children, and granddaughter. News 6. At least 4 people have died, and 26 others were injured after a gas explosion tore through the food court of a busy shopping mall in Taichung City, Taiwan. The blast occurred on Thursday, February 13th at around 11:33 a.m. local time on the 12th floor of the Shin Kong Mitsukoshi department store, according to the Taichung Fire Bureau. Over 130 firefighters and 50 emergency vehicles rushed to the scene, rescuing those trapped and transporting the injured to local hospitals for treatment. Authorities believe the explosion caused damage from the 9th floor upward, and construction work was reportedly underway at the time of the incident. The cause of the explosion remains under investigation. Taichung Mayor Liu Xiaoyan confirmed that an investigation is ongoing and announced traffic restrictions in the area to ensure rescue operations continue smoothly. "We're doing all we can to rescue the disaster," she said in a Facebook statement, urging the public to avoid the area. Among the deceased were 2 visitors from Macau, while 5 of the injured were also tourists from the region, according to local reports. The Ministry of Health and Welfare is coordinating medical resources to provide the best care possible for those affected. Taiwan's National Fire Agency has launched an official response, and authorities are working diligently to determine the cause of the blast. The Taichung community is rallying to support the victims and their families during this challenging time. News 7. Evelyn Bontogon Guerrero, known to generations of fans as Matutina, has passed away at the age of 78 due to acute respiratory failure. Her daughter, Sheila Guerrero, confirmed the sad news, revealing that her mother had been battling multiple health conditions for years. Matutina became a household name in the Philippines for her role in the beloved 1970s sitcom John and Marcia, where her sharp comedic timing and unforgettable voice captured the hearts of viewers. Starting her career in radio, she quickly transitioned to television, becoming one of the most recognizable faces in Filipino entertainment. According to her medical certificate, the immediate cause of Matutina's passing was acute respiratory failure due to volume fluid overload, with underlying causes including stage 5 chronic kidney disease and hypertensive cardiovascular disease. She had been undergoing dialysis for nearly a decade and had also spoken publicly about her struggles with osteoporosis. Despite her health challenges, Matutina remained a beloved figure. Fans flooded social media with heartfelt tributes, remembering her distinctive voice and the joy she brought to millions. One fan wrote, "Rest in peace. You will always be part of our childhood memories," while another said, "Matutina's laughter will live on forever." Matutina's legacy as a trailblazer in Philippine comedy and her enduring impact on the entertainment industry will not be forgotten. She leaves behind a lasting influence, inspiring both colleagues and fans with her strength and humor. News 8. Wendy Williams claims she hasn't seen a doctor in nearly 2 years, despite her 2023 dementia diagnosis and ongoing guardianship. The 60-year-old former talk show host shared details about her situation in a new Tubi TV documentary, TMZ Presents Saving Wendy Williams. Speaking with TMZ founder Harvey Levin, Williams revealed she has not been under recent medical care. When asked when she last saw a doctor, Williams responded, "A long while," adding she couldn't recall the exact time frame. "I've been in here for 6 or 7 months and haven't seen anybody," she said, referring to the assisted living facility where she currently resides. Williams, who was placed under guardianship in 2022, denies being incapacitated, despite court filings from her guardian stating otherwise. "I feel fantastic," she insisted, disputing her dementia diagnosis. Neurologist Leah Kroll explained that alcohol-related brain damage could mimic dementia symptoms, leaving room for the possibility of a misdiagnosis. In a recent radio interview, Williams emphatically denied having frontotemporal dementia, calling the diagnosis disgusting and reaffirming her independence. Following her statements, her guardian filed a request for a new medical evaluation to reassess her cognitive condition. Number 1. Jacqueline van Maarsen was a Dutch author, bookbinder and public speaker whose life was intertwined with history as one of Anne Frank's closest friends. Born in Amsterdam on January 30, 1929, Jacqueline was raised in a household shaped by a blend of Dutch Jewish and French Christian heritage. Her early years were filled with family and school activities, where she developed close friendships that would leave an enduring mark on her life. In 1940, her life changed dramatically when Germany occupied the Netherlands. Attending a Jewish school, she quickly became close with Anne Frank, who would later immortalize their bond in her diary. Jacqueline fondly recalled their time spent together at school and the ping pong club they helped organize. Though Anne's intense nature sometimes challenged her, their connection remained profound. When Anne's family went into hiding, Jacqueline was unaware of their fate until much later. Amidst rising Nazi threats, Jacqueline's mother, a courageous and resourceful woman, removed the J signs from their identity cards, enabling the family to escape Nazi persecution. While Jacqueline was spared, many of her relatives were tragically lost in the Holocaust. After the war, Otto Frank, Anne's father, shared the now famous Diary of a Young Girl with Jacqueline. Deeply moved, she became a devoted advocate for Anne's memory. Jacqueline authored 5 books recounting her friendship with Anne, including My Friend, Anne Frank, and Inheriting Anne Frank, and traveled extensively to speak at schools and events, promoting tolerance and remembrance. Jacqueline van Maarsen lived a full life in Amsterdam, dedicating herself to her craft as an award-winning bookbinder, raising a family, and cherishing her 7 grandchildren. She passed away at 96, leaving a lasting legacy as a witness to history and a guardian of Anne Frank's enduring story. Tributes to Jacqueline van Maarsen. Charles James, Tommy Hunt was an American soul singer,